I'm here.
Hello, everyone. How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? Good to have you guys here, and thank you for being here for Beer and Cheese Tuesday. Thank you guys on the panel, man. Jesse, Brian, and Drew, what is up, you guys? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
No
Oh,
problem.
shit. I got to turn this down. My bad. On my phone. So we're going to do another beer and cheese tasting pairing. And it should be fun. So much fun. We're going to start with...
Thank you for having us on, Steve.
Yeah, thank
You're very welcome, Jesse.
Absolutely, man.
Oh yes, and I am Steve, dear man. Yes, so this should be fun. It's always fun. So we got some interesting cheeses and beers, and we'll see what happens. So Jesse, we'll start with you, man. This is also Bumpy Road Brewery, if you don't know that already. So, but we got someone else.
Somebody else is bringing
Thomas
up.
Oh.
here. What's up, Thomas?
Hi.
All
Hello.
right. What's up, Eric?
What's going on?
Cool, man. Thanks for being here. All right.
Sure.
So this is Thomas Metal.
Yeah, we're on a first name basis tonight. So
Yeah, we're on first name basis.
That's right, Thomas.
You can call him Sheila.
I'm gonna try you.
All right, Bumpy, man. It's all you.
Eric's
It's
like,
all
fuck
you.
you, dude.
it's all me.
It's all you. And it's all good.
All right. Well, diggity dogs. I am going full on Irish tonight.
Irish setter.
The beer I have is from Swift Current Brewing Company. They're out of Nashua, New Hampshire. This is Governor Murphy's Dam Irish Red. Comes at 5% ABV, 23 IBUs. I should be looking for some toffee, not tofu, toffee, roasty and earthy notes out of it. I have had this one before. It is a great example of an Irish red. Very tasty. So I will be drinking that. The cheese that I am going to be pairing this with is also from Ireland. And this is from Kerrygold. It's called Dubliner. It is from milk from the grass-fed cows. It is an aged cheese. It doesn't specify what kind of cheese it is, but it says it's with distinctive taste of natural hints of sweetness. On the little backside here, it says in Ireland, cows graze on the green pastures of small family farms. This milk is churned to make Kerrygold butter and cheeses. So it's a cheese.
Okay.
This is what the cheese looks like, so everybody can see. This is like super.
Oh, Bumpy
freaking
cut the
dry.
cheese. Oh,
That is super dry cheese. I mean, look at it.
crumbles. Actually, it's pretty good. A beer will soak that
Yeah,
up.
when I took this out of the package, it reminded me of those little erasers that you'd get when you went to school. They kind of look like pyramids or something. But I mean, I cut a couple slices for the dogs in case they want it. These are the dog slices. But I mean, just look at the crumble in that. That is
I might stop them up, man.
that is just dry. It takes the moisture right out of your skin. It is dry.
Oh,
So let's go ahead and crack the beer. I'll go through the beer first. Oh, laptop. I'm so sorry.
Wipe lick.
Oh God, my P button has totally been saturated in Irish red.
Damn.
Damn, yeah. Ooh. All right, I'm still here. Nothing's fizzled out. Laptop's still going. Let's give this Irish red a 4. Ooh. So, love the can art in this. It's very simplistic. That reminds me of like a barber shop sign. You spin it. It was continuous.
That's cool.
You're making me motion sick.
Or maybe like a butterscotch candy cane. Butterscotch candy cane. The beer itself, though, it's got kind of this off-white head. Kind of small, some medium bubbles kind of mixed in there at the top. But the beer itself is mahogany red. If you hold it up to light, definitely red hues coming through. So yeah, it's a red. The aromas First off, I noticed the sweetness. There is a sweet aroma coming up. A little bit fruity mixed in with toffee. The fruit notes almost on the apple side, so it's like if you could picture like an apple slice dipped in like a toffee kind of sauce. That's kind of the aromas. Apple and toffee. A little bit of earthy tone coming up through from the hops, probably, because I'm guessing they're using some type of an English style hop in this. And it is a little bit on the earthy side on the tail end in the aromas, but very sweet smelling up front. First swig, cheers.
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 Cheers, man.
Cheers.
I wasn't even thinking. I have to go back for more. It's good. It's good. It's good. It tastes good. It's a good drink.
Welcome to Bumpy Road Brewery, where we'll tell you everything about a beer.
For our facial expressions.
Yeah, it's definitely malt. It's got a good maltiness to it. Sweetness doesn't really come through as much, but it is malty, earthy. There is a bitterness at the finish as well. So that's like the bleh, there it is, but it's kind of got the earthy tones up front. A little bit of like a not quite toasty, but there is definitely a deep like bread note in there. It's not like coming off like white bread.
Like a
It's
crystal.
not. It's more like the crust of the bread, but not like rye. It's not like a rye spiciness at all. There's no like spiciness to this one, but very earthy toned, bread crust. Little hint of like a toffee, so it's like kind of like caramel, but like an overcooked caramel type note coming through. And it does finish with this kind of earthbound bitterness at the tail end. It's nice.
Could it be a dark crystal that you're tasting there?
They do use caramel malts or crystal malts, or the same thing. They call them two different things: caramel / crystal. I would say they probably used anywhere from a 60 to an 80 fullness.
That little roastiness in there.
Yeah. A little bit of a nuttiness coming through as well. In that sip I just took. It's nice. It's well balanced. Something that you would probably think that you'd find in like a pub in England or in Europe at least.
Nice.
It's just the bitterness is there at the tail end, but it's not like an IPA bitterness. It's not overwhelming. It's very earthy toned throughout. The sweetness kind of comes off as like a burnt caramel or toffee, so it's not like super sweet and cloying in the mouth. It's just straight across the board. Just the kind of mostly earthy, bready,
Yummy.
slight toffee type tone beer. So, yeah, I enjoy it. I don't really care for Irish Reds all that much, but I think this one is definitely done quite well. Something that I don't mind drinking. Like I said, I had
Looks
it
good.
before. I think I gave it a decent score too when I had it before, because when you drink a beer that's not in your style of liking and it actually tastes decent, it's like, wow, it kind of surprises you. And it surprised me again. So I think they're doing a good job on this one.
Awesome.
All right, let's go for the cheese.
You got your dogs near you.
No, the dry cheese. Look at
God
that.
damn, that's dry.
All right. The aromas. the aromas are kind of they're like diluted, but they're sharp. It's not like a sharp cheddar type thing. It's not like real foot odors, but it's not like those wet cheeses that you might just melt or whatever on a burger. It actually has a pleasant nose to it. It's almost like a little bit of like a nuttiness with a little bit of a sweetness to it in the aroma. First nibble. Salute.
Salud.
Salud.
Prost.
Oh no, what you're doing? Irish cheese and an Irish red. They say schlonge there.
So
Sean.
Slain.
Slong?
Slain.
Slain.
You hear me?
Yeah. But talked to an Irish bartender, and she said she was from Ireland, and she said they say slain.
She's wrong.
No.
So this is let me just tell you, this is super dry.
You like
This
the
is
cheese,
almost
laddie.
like eating an eraser with the dryness.
Oh, goodness.
Well, at least it will correct what was bad earlier.
It's a pleasant cheese. Start off with there is a little bit of like a nutty type tone in this one with a mild sweetness, and you finish with this. There's actually a little bit of like a berry note that comes up tail end.
Very good.
Really, yeah. It actually is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Guess you like it.
Yeah, no, it's good cheese. I've got to
down for more.
mix this with a beer now and see how that goes. But yeah, it's just a run over the cheese and it's very dry. Dries out your mouth like a desert. Nutty, sweet, berry sweetness
good.
at the end. Mix it with the beer.
Sucked all the liquid out of the beer.
I should have had some more beer because it's getting hard to chew and swallow.
That's what she.
This cheese it sucks all moisture out of
That's what
everything.
she.
Sucks the hair right off his head.
Well, ooh. It's actually it's brought out a little bit more sweetness out of the beer.
Slunchy.
So
It
up
took
front,
you a long time to eat it.
yeah, that cheese is going to take forever to eat. But that's good. I mean, you pay the money on it, you know. You can kind of just enjoy it, you know. It's like buying one of those imperial stouts, you know. It's going to be a sipper, but no,
It's slunchy.
yeah, the cheese and the beer just they go very, very well together. Like I was saying, kind of the beer alone, it's kind of more on the earthy side. You get like a little bit of like the kind of burnt caramel, the toffee type as the only sweetness out of the beer itself. But with the cheese, where it has that slight amount of sweetness, and then the berry notes as you're salivating on the cheese and drinking the brew, it does actually bring out a little bit more sweetness out of the beer itself. Doesn't quite go into the caramel type note, but it kind of starts to reach into that aspect of sweetness through the beer. So almost more caramel like, not quite there. Pretty well balanced with both, with mixing them together. It does create a little bit more sweetness out of the beer. Um, yeah, I think these two go well together. A nice dry Irish cheese because it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't state whether it's a cheddar or whatever it is, but it's a Dubliner. I don't know if Dubliner is a cheese style, but
Yeah, I don't
um,
know.
There's always Google.
yeah, the Irish red ale and the Dubliner cheese are a great match together. So
Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Sweet, man. That was great. All right, Brian, it's your turn, man. It's your turn. All
It's beer time with the Brian now.
right.
It's beer
Welcome.
time. Yeah,
Welcome,
that
everyone.
beer looked
Oh,
good.
here, I'll bring it back. So it did look good. Sorry. Let's bring it back. Wait, hold on. No, hey, wait. No, welcome everyone in the chat. Sorry, I wanted to welcome everyone. Deadpool, Sunfish, everyone. Who else did I miss here? Whiskey Scout. Thank you guys. Peter D. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah,
All right.
cool.
Cool.
Yeah, Bumpy, that looked really good. Beer man, thanks for having me. Cheers, man.
You bet, man.
So
No
I got
problem.
last week I had what like 4 cheeses or something, but this week I kind of calmed down a little bit. I have a homebrew. This is a homebrew lime hefeweizen that I make on a regular basis. 10-gallon batch. This thing is 6.8% ABV. I got it off. This is like the fourth draw off of the keg. I just got it carved perfectly. It's got that lime bite to it. Very good beer. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
cheers. I know I'm a bad friend, but I would like some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Anyway,
Sounds good.
so the 2 cheeses that I have, I'll be real quick. Bumpy is like long-winded. I can't do that. I have to get to the point. You know, it's kind of like the first date. Go.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
You just wait until you have some dry cheese.
We got plenty of time.
we got the Tillamook. This is a sharp white cheddar, and that's this guy right here. And we'll go for the crumple. And it isn't crumply. It's slightly crumply, but the other one I have is from Sprouts Market Corner. We got the pepper jack cheese. This one's very crumbly, actually. I went ahead and put some on a paper towel and just crumbled up some from the slices, and it's nice and crumbly. It's not as dry as Bumpy's look, but it's there. Oops, I touched my face. Sorry.
14 days quarantine. No.
So yeah, I wanted to do something with the kind of the pepper jack and the white cheddar to see how it would go with the hefeweizen. So let's go with the pepper jack first. Very smooth, slightly dry from the, you can tell by the crumble too. Yeah, very creamy on the palate. The Hefeweizen goes very well with the pepper jack, which is I'm really surprised. I thought that it would. We'll see if it goes better with the sharp white cheddar. Might be a little too sharp to go with the Hefeweizen. Very bitter on the back. You get that shot on the back of the tongue from the very sharpness of the cheddar cheese. Hefeweizen's very creamy. It's got that lime bite to it. I put in the 10-gallon batch. I put 2 zests of 2 large limes, probably about that big. 2 of them in the last part of the boil, and then I put simply limeade in after the main fermentation was done on the beer. So the beer is actually an unknown ABV. It's above 6.8% because of that. Simply lime will bump that ABV up and give that really crisp lime taste to the beer, which I absolutely love. Cheers, all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sounds good.
It does. Looks good.
It's got a little bit of legs. Cool. All right. Boom.
Nice, man. Sweet. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Cool. So what? So that real quick, Brian, was that are you almost done with that? You say you're done with that beer? It's good to drink now, or are you still waiting
Yeah.
for it?
Oh no, it's I had it in a fast ferment, which is a conical fermenter, so I could pull the goop off of it. I don't have to rack it over to a different container and let it set. Do it all in the fast ferment, and
Oh,
it
nice.
is about 3 weeks old, I think now.
Wow.
So it's had time to condition in the fast ferment and go. It went right into the kegs. So I have two 5 gallon kegs in here of this baby right now.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
good. What was the percentage again on that? Did you say?
It's above 6.8. I'm going to say probably a 7. It's probably
Wow.
a 7.
That's strong.
Oh, I
This
make
is-
it that way on purpose.
Did you
Yeah.
say the? Did you
Right.
say the name of your Hefeweizen?
Oh, it's the. What do you want it to be, Bumpy?
Well,
It's a
well,
lime.
well-
It's a lime hefeweizen.
The bumpy.
Well, what,
The-
what, what
the
you,
bumpy
what you-
lime with
well,
the brown note.
when you brewed it, you called it something.
Oh, this is the.
With
Oh,
the
what did I
brown
call
note.
it? I called it the COVID-19. This is right when all the crap was going down. So I called it the COVID lime hefeweizen or something. I did do a live brew day, so I do have it on my channel. So if you guys want to go check that out, and there's also a bonus video. Ooh, bonus! If you order now, I did the fermentation days of how this happens, so you can see the conical fermenter and how I added everything and the health of the yeast and everything throughout the fermentation. So if you get an inkling or an itch, you can go out and check that out.
It's actually really cool video. I watched it.
Cool, thanks.
Nice. I know you. I can't believe it was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
That time just flew.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I did a beer after that, another 10 gallons. That
Wow.
one was the pandemic pale ale.
That
guy's over here.
That, man. That's crazy. That's a cool name.
Yeah, the pandemic pale ale.
Nice.
Homebrew.
Well, Thomas, all right, man. Well, thanks,
Hello,
guys.
everybody.
It's your turn. Let's do
All
it.
right. Okay, beer or cheese? Well, it's a beer channel, so how about the beer first? We got a Trillium brewed to discuss this evening. This is their Jamaica Pond.
All right, I'm already jealous.
Inside of the Boston proper area. And then 4 miles down what they call the Emerald Necklace is the Boston Commons, where they have the Fenway Park area. And they do some growing of the hops and some malts out there with a brew garden. So pretty cool stuff. 7% alcohol by volume. It is an India Pale Ale in the obviously New England style. American two-row barley, main flaked triticale, which is a hybrid between a wheat malt and a rye malt, I believe. C15 malts. Embrillo Simcoe, again, 7% alcohol by volume. The cheese today is from Cabot. It is their sharp cheddar cheese, but it's habanero cheese.
Mm.
Nice.
I don't know if you can kind of see that a little bit.
Oh, dang, dude.
Bam.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see if hot and spicy with the sharpness of cheddar cheese goes with the IPA.
I've
But
had
you
that
know what?
cheese. That one's got a bit of a kick to it.
Let's try some of that cheese. It is a tiny bit on the crumbly side. It's an all lactose free cheese, they say.
What?
Oh, all
So
right.
not a lot of sugar. But yeah,
Good for the diabetic.
back
You
of the
have
throat.
lactose-free cheese.
Back of the throat hit. You're getting the big habanero spice. Yeah, definitely the back of the throat. It's got a nice creaminess to it. It does have the sharpness to it. It's very focused in its sharp cheddar cheese flavor. There's a little bit of like a toasty. Ooh, that's really hot. There's a
Hmm
little bit of like a toasty, sort of a nuttiness to the cheese when you smell it and when you taste it. There definitely is some of that toasty nuttiness coming out on that. So let's see if the beer goes with that cheese. Cheers. Thank you,
Cheers,
Ford.
brother,
The
cheers.
pronunciation. All right, so the beer itself, I didn't even go into that all that much. So you're getting a lot of grapefruit and pineapple. There's an orangey undertone to it, definitely white bready malt. There's a little bit of that bubble gummy kind of a yeast strain to it. Yeah, definitely tropical fruit juice kind of notes to it. This one's pretty dry. It doesn't last all that long. It doesn't even taste like 7%. It's a very smooth drinking beer. It definitely has the, let me get my facts straight. It definitely has like that. They're not using the white wheat or the flaked oats, but I guess the C15 kind of had that in a couple of their Trillium beers, and it does the soft texture pretty well. And this one, yeah, it's a very citrusy, juicy beer. Yeah, New England style. It doesn't last around that long, and it's really good with the cheese. It immediately gets rid of the of all of that heat, but it sort of focuses. It's not so sharp and crazy. It kind of tones down everything that's a little going crazy with the cheese flavor. Everything's good. So if you really want the cheese flavor to last, I don't think this is a good beer for that, but I think it's very complimentary. It doesn't take anything away negatively from the cheese. It just sort of tones down the spice and the sharpness a little bit. So, yeah, cheers. Good
Nice.
pairing.
Awesome.
All right, man. That's awesome.
I think maybe if the beer was a little bit more sharp and abrasive in its flavor, would have been an even better pairing. But nice. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Thank you. That's all. That cheese was freaking spicy, huh?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
I know what beer
That's
I know
kick
what
to it.
would pair perfectly with that cheese. Hold on one second.
We give you some. I'll give you 2 for 1.
All right.
Oh, he's even got toothpicks.
Chilada.
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 Clamato. Ooh. Going south at the border.
Hey.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
Your turn.
All right, man. Miscellaneous Drew, man. You ready?
Yeah, man.
Ozard, haven't seen you forever. What's up, bro? All right.
All right,
Cheers,
cool.
bro.
All right, so what I got another red cypress brewery, crushed velvet. This was the this American wild ale farmhouse saison. This is the one I was talking to you guys about last night. This crushed velvet is an oak fermented and aged an American Brett beer, aged on 800 pounds of strawberries and 200 pounds of cherries.
Damn.
That's
All right.
a rough night.
This is
Yeah.
'Combined,
7%.
that's 1,000 pounds.
7%. So I'm gonna try and not explode this all over myself again today.
Burp it.
Yeah, you got to watch that, Brett.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
last night was the
ta-da.
first time you had a saison too, right?
No, not the first time, but one of the more not like non-traditional.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I've
Yeah.
seen micro American made stuff, but this is made in America. This is actually a local down in Winter Springs, Florida.
Okay.
So this beer is retired. They don't make it anymore. So cheers. Let's see what it looks like.
Cheers.
Cheers to retirement.
a lot of people are doing that now.
It's got a great color to it.
Oh, yeah.
Sure does. Holy crap. It's nice.
Hey, there's no
I got
head on
nervous.
that
I
one.
didn't know if it was going to come up real fast or build, but yeah. Color on the camera looks really good. It's a bit hazy. A lot going on in there. Very effervescent. It's got some floaters in there for sure. So yeah, looks really good. Nice, clean. It's got a good smell coming off of it. No head. Yeah. So right there with you, beer man. Just like last night. No head.
No head. Yep.
All
Men
right.
shouldn't be saying that.
Looking
No
at the
head,
top of the
right.
glass, and it does. It looks like it's almost like coming to a rolling boil. It's a lot going on in there. Very carbonated, high carbonation. It's got a bit of a vinegar smell to it, but it's definitely can pull the strawberry out of there. It smells like it's going to be sweet. So, anyways, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 Hopefully that vinegar is a good taste in there.
Yeah.
Because usually vinegar is a no-no.
All right.
Kind of. Yeah.
So it's not real vinegary. It kind of turns more into a real tart. It's good, man. I'm getting the strawberries are coming out right off the front. Doesn't really dry off. Not bitter. Um, it's got a light, crisp, very clean mouthfeel. It's very very smooth.
Nice.
I really like that one. That's really good. Too bad they don't make that shit anymore.
Is the berry stuff? Is it like dry? I mean, is it kind of like
It really doesn't have like that wine drying quality.
Okay.
It stays with you. The flavors stay with you. It's really good. So I figured we were gonna go fruity style farm ale. So I went and got the Boar's Head Gruyere. It's supposed to be it's a
Nice.
younger cheese. It's supposed to be real salty, nutty cheese. I know a lot of people eat this with wine, so I figured why not? Let's try it this way. Nice, huge
Nice.
wedge.
You're gonna eat the wedge, right?
No, Bumpy. You have to have
Oh,
great
Bumpy,
guts
I like
because I cannot eat that much cheese. I mean, I could, but I'd be paying for it. So, like I said, this is definitely has a rich nuttiness to it. They consider it more kind of like a Swiss cheese. It's got a slight dry texture to it, but it's fairly moist too. They consider this as almost like a style of Swiss cheese, but slightly different. So
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bumpy wants the wedge.
Bumpy wedge?
Bumpy wedge?
Bumpy wedge.
man, that cheese is really good. Definitely got a lot of rich nutty flavors to it. It's not overbearingly salty. Does have a crumbly feel in the mouth. Not real dry, like powdery, but very good. So I don't know. Let's run it.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, what's that?
Drum roll. Sorry, my drummer.
Oh, it's like an inside joke in my head. Sorry. I was
Welcome
laughing
back.
at something I was thinking. Yeah.
All right.
Sorry
So oh, you're good, man. The cheese is definitely taking down some of those sour tart notes that are coming out of this, and it's bringing up the fruit a little bit. It's kind of giving it a little bit more of a malt back. There's a little breadiness coming with the cheese in the beer, so it's really good. I am happy with this pairing. So cheers, guys.
Awesome.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Looks
As
good.
long as you're happy, you know?
Get it today because you'll probably never see it again.
Oh boy, some big old clumps came out of the bottom of that thing.
Oh,
You should get your magnet out. You might be able to get something out of that glass.
So
Bumpy
Eric,
pump.
Somebody needs to drink his juice.
You know how a drummer can park in a handicapped parking spot?
What? I
What's
should try that sometime. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
just put the drumsticks on the dashboard. You'll be all right.
Crushed
Man,
velvet.
you know how you get a drummer
Juice.
off of your
It
front
does
step?
look like
You take the
juice, though.
super.
It does.
How can you tell if a drummer's at your door?
He's knocking at different tempos. Oh,
Yeah, the knock goes slower.
Faster.
Oh my god.
These drummers.
Who's all been in bands?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Not every day you're drumming.
I have to
Cheers.
pick me up some of the
Oh, sorry, right on.
at some point.
That Gruyere is pretty good. That's a good cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen it. I've seen it. I just haven't picked it up because I'm like,
You're
eh.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Public announcement. Don't touch your face.
Done.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone get
Oh,
the
hot
sanitizer.
Shit, you guys were
Who's got
watching?
Oh man, I swear to God, this epidemic. Okay.
It's a pandemic, man, because it's
It's a
going worldwide.
pandemic. No
Pandemic.
sneezing.
Damn it.
If they
Clumsy
kept it, if they
Gringos.
kept it in China, then it would have been an epidemic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, well I need some water. I'm
Water.
drinking a pale ale. Okay. So here we go. I've got I'm on my stout week kind of thing, so I'm sticking with stouts all week and figured I would go with an oat stout that I found at 6% by Block 15. They're out of Portland, Oregon, another local to me. It's in a 16 and it's very fresh. It's 4/9 is the date. And they said they like to serve their beers. They distribute. They don't have a distributor, self distribution. Yeah. So they go and they run out the beer to you from Portland and all that. So it's very fresh and all that, I guess. See, delivered freshness.
Nice.
6% though, cool label. I like it. It's called the Nebula.
That's where the extra dollar went.
So we're gonna try. We're gonna try this. Yeah, there was no delivery fee. I got a board. I'll go. Hold on. I'll go over that after. I forgot how we're supposed to do this.
Nice pour.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Wow.
It's a black beer. Oh wow.
He's a professional.
No.
Blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Two fingers. Two fat beer man fingers. And
Alex at three fingers there.
this is nice. Roasted. It's got an espresso coffee kind of a somewhat of a cream like smell as well. Kind of an Americana kind of smell with that little added cream in there. It has that dark, like a striking, like that black patent kind of harsh, bitter black malt kind of smell. It has that dark, but it also has like this rounded smell in the nose. It's very nice. That oats really comes out very well rounded. It's very smooth and creamy smelling. I mean, I can already tell you what it's going to taste like because it's just from the smell. It's amazing. It's a very good smelling beer. It's a very, very suddy, soapy head. We got a tan, maybe a tan, yeah, khaki looking head. Dark black, jet black. There's maybe a little pinch of brown at the bottom, but a very dark brown beer. Opaque, can't see through. Fast rising bubbles going up off the side. Very nice. Retention looks good. Lacing on the glass looks good. Let's drink it.
Cheers, man.
Cheerios.
Very burnt, very roasty, toasty, dark brown, a little molasses. That earthy coffee-like feel comes out of it in the back of the tongue. That bitter, tangy espresso-like bite in the back dries off. It's a medium finish. It's a full body, full to robust. Let's say robust body. Hold on a second. It just feels a little thinner.
Thinner, man.
Medium to full body. Medium to full body. It is a 6%. It's a little lighter, but that crispy roast, black, dark, roasted like barley really strikes the back of your cheeks. It's really nice. Really nice. It's like drinking a coffee without cream, although it does have this creamy feel to it. So it's got a nice creamy mouthfeel. It's very good. Well rounded from the oats. Let's try it with some Havarti with dill.
It's gonna be an interesting pairing.
That sounds cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's dry too, so it might actually. The
Havarti is very wet.
Wet, right? It is. I kind of munched on a little. I'm
Very moist.
It's very moist. This is the Boar's Head cheese. Everyone can get Boar's Head. I think they're like
Yeah,
national.
they got it here in Colorado.
Yeah, but I mean it's really damp, moist, like mozzarella, even more moist than that. It's got the dill in it. I'm gonna take a bigger chunk.
Cool. So, beer man, on the beer, did it have lactose in it?
No lactose, I don't believe,
Okay.
Huh.
but it had a creamy feel to it, which kind of brought out this like I
Yeah.
wouldn't say vanilla, just not any like kind of weird taste like that. No milk sugar, just a real espresso-y rich roasted dark espresso-y like
Yeah.
bite.
Nice.
But that oat really added a nice roundedness to it.
That sounds
Yeah,
hella
the
good.
the oat would also bring out the creaminess in the mouthfeel.
Creamy,
Yeah.
right.
That's amazing Sunny beer. Damn.
This cheese is really kind of dry on the cheeks, but has that with the dill in there. It really gives it a nice flavor. It's real milky and dairy like. You know, it's like a real milky cheese. It might play well with this actually. Let me get some more. I got you. That's
Sounds
pretty
good.
good cheese. Good
Is
cheese.
the dill overwhelming or no?
No,
Cool.
very balanced. Very slight. You get
Yeah.
it though. It's there.
That's a good cheese. Both myself and Miscellaneous have had that one on here.
Well, I guess I'll have to get it next.
Yeah, and then me for
It brings out the coffee more. The espressos and the dark chocolates come out more. It's more. It doesn't have. You don't get that. The milkiness from this cheese takes away that stark, like pointy, like darkness, that bitter richness, and makes it more smooth and works with the oats better. It's really nice. I really like that. It's a good mix. I was very surprised. It wasn't a very tasty. You know what I mean? You didn't get a lot of. It wasn't pungent. There wasn't a lot of stuff bursting out of it. Like
Sure.
mozzarella is not really bursting. So yeah, not bad though. Cheers, guys.
Well, yeah, drinking it with
Cheers,
a stout
man.
too. That would like the cheese would be kind of a lactose go well with the oats. You know, where you got that really nice creamy mouthfeel for that richness of the stout too. You know, the
Right.
roastiness kind of kick down some of that bitterness from the roast. You know, it sounds really good.
It was interestingly fucking delicious.
interestingly,
Haven't heard that in a
fucking
long time.
Yeah, I think the Habati would go well. Like if you made a burger, if you like pickles and stuff on your burger, you put some of that
Yeah.
Habati dill like in the
Aye.
center of your burgers when you like grill them or however
Oh
you
yeah,
burgers, and just let that melt in the center.
Oh, God,
I think
yeah.
I think that would add
Sounds good.
some extra.
Yeah.
Extra.
next somebody asked me what my band sounds like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say we're interestingly fucking delicious.
there you go.
Interesting fucking delicious, man. Have
You only
ever
say
had-
that to the girls, though, Eric. Come on.
Right, yeah. Come on. Have you ever had fried pickle slices for like an
Oh
appetizer?
yeah. Oh
They're so
yeah.
delicious. Oh my god,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Let's
And mushrooms, the fried mushrooms. Oh
That's
my
right.
god.
More
fried
cowbell,
mushroom.
man. More cowbell.
Well, cool, man. So let's go around and get gather it up, and then maybe shout out what you want at the end, and about your channel and what you got coming on. So yeah,
Humpy's rounding up the herd.
I'll just leave you on small. We'll keep it like Brady Bunch.
Yeah, because Bumpy's so
Sorry,
big
Steve.
anyway.
It's on Brady.
Kelly cheese.
Those
Oh,
poor
yeah.
dogs are gonna be so stopped up. He's gonna be picking up turds out of his backyard for a week.
It's dog approved.
Oh, he looks like he's gonna like it already.
He's throwing my chair over. There you go, buddy. Yeah, is that good?
Aw.
Hey, you ready? Come here, buddy.
It's already
Oh,
scratched.
Kelly's older. He doesn't get around as well. Come here, buddy. No, Kelly, don't run away. No, buddy, it's okay. Come here.
It's like, Dad, we're gonna be all constipated, and the next day we're gonna have diarrhea
Kelly.
Oh no,
all over the house.
that's what's been happening with me. No, I'm just kidding.
It's the cheese.
It's the
Who would have
cheese.
thought?
And then the jerky.
Kelly's till when he ate the cheese. He loved it. I had to chase him down to give it to him. But it's starting to prove.
They look
Um,
forward to this day.
Yeah, no. For the most part, Kobe was ready. He was right out here.
Oh yeah, his name is a cheese. You know.
He's like,
Jesus
I'm Kobe. I'm Jacoby. Daddy.
I'm the
Your
Kobe
cheese.
Jack. The Mexican blend.
The the beer that the Governor Murphy's Dam Irish Red from Swift Hurt Brewing. Um, for an Irish Red, like I said, I really don't care for the Irish Reds for the most part. This one's really really good though. It's something I could actually drink and enjoy. Uh, so I'm going to give this a 95 out of 100 for the
Wow. Wow.
Nice,
Someone
man.
doesn't like reds.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm going by is the style profile.
Great
Wrap.
stuff.
The cheese. It's an interesting cheese. It's a Dubliner. It's a Dubliner cheese. It's interesting. Good flavor notes, stuff like that. Very very dry. Is this something I'd constantly want to pick up just to eat? No. Would it go well with crackers? No.
Well with us.
Am I allowed to say fuck? Can I say fuck on this?
Oh yeah,
No.
of course, man.
Because you got
Fuck
a super
Fuck.
you got a super dry cheese with super dry crackers. It's not a cracker cheese,
But see, that's
you-
when the
would you-
Irish red comes into play.
right? Would you crumble this up and put it in a salad? Oh, it'd be a perfect cheese in a salad with some like raspberry vinaigrette dressings. Perfect.
Nice.
So it's a decent cheese. I think I'm gonna give the cheese itself a 91 out of 100.
Wow. Nice.
It had some interesting flavor notes to it. It wasn't off-putting, but you know, I most of the stuff I like really love is like crackers and cheese. You know, am I gonna make a sandwich out of this or some pepperoni on there? You know,
Yeah.
so 91 out of 100 for the cheese. The combination, besides putting this cheese in a salad, like I said, I think it would go well with the salad being so dry and crumbly. Mixing it with a beer, I think this is. I don't think there's any better beer you can mix this cheese with. So why not give it a perfect 100 out of 100 for the combination?
That's awesome. You have not ever given him 100, man. That's perfect.
Oh.
I should have had a bell for that, but I can't do that with StreamYard.
Ding ding a ling ding ding.
Yeah, I mean that's just the combination. Without the combo,
Here
it doesn't
goes.
work.
Here goes
It
Eric.
doesn't work with 100. You know, you have to have that.
Cracks his glass.
That was original friggin' treehouse glass,
No more TQ for you.
The dogs are now dry. They're now dry heaving. No.
That ain't no hairball.
Water.
I don't want the dogs puke like that. It looks like it's so terrible.
From hairball.
A lot of There's a lot of emphasis on the puking when you see dogs throw up.
You want to help them, but you can't.
You try to guide him outside.
Wowzer.
They make a line to the door, literally.
Oh man.
Go get it.
What's up, Arcade? All right.
All right, so the Hefeweizen is always great. You know, I'll always score that high. I usually don't score my own home brews, but that one is such a good brew. I make it at least 3 times a year. I have a friend of mine at work that I actually sell. I think for 3 growlers, I sell it to him for $40.
Wow.
That's how good he
What size
loves
growler?
it. Just the regular size. You know, they're like just under a gallon.
The 64 ounce.
Yeah, I think it's 64. Yeah. But yeah.
That's a pretty good fucking deal.
Hell yeah, man. He goes, "You gonna make it again?" I said, "You got
Good.
some money?" He's
Yeah,
like, "Hell
right?
yeah."
Oh,
Bring the jugs.
Hell yeah. So I got 2. I'm going to fill and go let him know that I'm going to be dropping it off, put it in a cool place around his house, and make it an Easter egg hunt, you know?
Oh, there
For
you
when
go.
it comes out
The
the
old
gate.
dead drop.
The dead drop. I'll put
not
it,
even.
I can't find it. Oh, it's in your neighbor's yard. Sorry. You know, and they drank it. Anyway, so
What can I get for $50 out of your homebrew thrash?
Well, he told you what you get for 40. Then you got to pay for shipping.
that's right.
50 pounds of
That's
demo.
what gets pricey.
With you, you're so tall, it's like overhead, you know?
You have to pick it up.
Okay, so the cheeses. Change the subject. I always love the sharp white cheddar. Shut up.
Here, time, remember.
All right. The white sharp cheddar by itself, it's one of my favorite cheeses. I love the very sharp. I love the sharp white cheddar, sharp yellow cheddar, orange cheddar, all the cheddar cheeses. Um, Always good. So the sharp white cheddar will always get a 95. Um, the This version of the pepper jack cheese is not my favorite. I think Sargento makes one that's much better, more creamier, a lot more of the jalapeno juice that they put in the cheese as well.
Ooh,
So when they do that, it kind of heats it up a little bit more. The pepper itself, the larger chunks of the pepper in the pepper jack cheese, Sargento does a really good one. But this one, I'll give it probably an 89. But the pepper jack cheese that goes with the Hefeweizen, um, very good. The sharp white cheddar did not go with it. It kind of like it was off base. I mean, it was like third base. You know,
way too
um,
strong.
it was too overwhelming with the
Yeah.
Hefeweizen because Hefeweizen is it's a wheat beer. It's a very creamy beer, and it just kind of like destroyed the palate of the beer.
The
But the pepper
nuance.
jack, this one was light enough on the heat for the pepper that it actually went very
Oh,
well with it. So combined, I'll give it I'll give it a 98 for the
Nice.
well,
cheese. Yeah,
yeah.
the
Oh,
cheese
that's
and
great.
beer. Yeah, so that went pretty good.
A good
Oh,
score.
Don't do the sharp stuff with the Hefeweizen.
whiskey
Just doesn't
scout.
Oh.
go.
Whiskey Scout figured out where to find that growler you dropped off in your neighbor's place with a pirate language.
Hey, we're on a first name basis here, Robert.
Oh, shit.
Furlongs.
Brother of Jimi Hendrix? No.
Yeah, Robert Hendrick. He was Pink Haze.
Jimmy, it's your brother. Robert. Anyways, my beer and cheese was Jamaica Pond from India Pale Ale, Great Trillium, and the cheese is gone. Um, so I thought about this when we were going back around, and I had one little cube of it left. It actually reminded me that the cheese became a little bit more kind of toasty in a way. Kind of interesting for a sharp cheddar cheese with the habanero in it. And as I'm eating it, the one thing I forgot to mention is, and Thrash reminded me of that, you're definitely getting the pepper. You're getting a
Yeah,
vegetal pepper, green peppery kind of a vegetal kick with it. So you're definitely not just getting spice. You totally understand that there's a pepper in there. So
yeah,
really good stuff. The only problem is the beer just needed to be bigger in its taste profile to sort of round out some of the flavors. I wish that it didn't round out some of the sharp notes. I wish that it refined the spice so you could get more of the sharp cheddar flavor. So I mean, minimally it's going to be a 90 out of 100, but I just want a bigger, bolder IPA. But I think that's the right way to
or
go.
pale ale with it,
The
something like that.
IPAs are pretty good.
Hmm. Cool. Very.
Nice.
Can't really complain. Yeah. Too much.
Awesome. All right, so yeah,
Nice.
running with the farmhouse ales again. I mean, I got a little intrigued last night, and like I said, I really wanted to bring this last night, but I didn't know if it was gonna fit the bill. So this was really good for this style of beer. Like I said, that vinegar on the nose type of beers, they kind of turned me off, but this was not that. The beer itself, I would score it at a 95. This was
Nice.
really good. Um, a lot of fruit notes. The more that it warmed up, the strawberry kind of got put to the back burner, and I got a lot more of the cherry notes, tart cherry notes coming out of it. Really good. Like I said, for a, I don't know, I compare this to more like a wine style of beer. Very drinkable, not boozy at 7%. With the cheese was really good. It absolutely took out any, like I said, the funky. Because they say they ferment this in like 2 large foeders, so, and like I said, it's wild yeast and stuff like that. So, definitely brought the funk down and amplified the fruit flavors, gave it a little bit of a malty backbone. Really good. Together, I think, you know what, I'm gonna stick with the 95. Same I scored the beer.
Nice.
Nice, man.
Was really good match.
High score so far.
95 all around. Cool. That's awesome. We're getting some good scores here, fellas.
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 Fella la 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 la
I'm
la
about to give you another good score.
Two nipples up.
Beaver. No,
Um,
a dream beaver. Ew.
so a dream
I'll
beaver.
get you through the night.
Dream beaver,
Ew.
get me through the night.
Yeah,
Taco
think
Man, can you?
about that when you're trying to go to bed tonight.
And
I want
I
to. I want to
Go
see
to
that
bed
and
for
Taco can do
now.
Michael Jackson's moonwalk.
Thrash serenade the dream beaver.
yeah,
A dream beaver?
June Cleaver.
Oh,
You will not get me through the coronavirus quarantine. No.
No,
oh man. Whew.
Bear Man.
Beer man. It's
All
beer
right.
time.
celebrate good time. Beer man.
Come
on.
So this cheese was good, man. I had some in the middle, and it had more dill come out if I clasped my tongue to my palate and kind of mixed it around in my mouth. I got more dill out of it. Still that creamy presence. So the cheese was good with the dill. Without the dill would be more creamy and just plain. But with the dill, it was pretty good. I'd give it about a 92. Yeah, I'll go 92. 92. The beer was excellent. It was a good oatmeal stout. It was very good. I thought it was delicious. So I will give it a 95. Together, I'll give you a 94 altogether.
Wow, that's awesome.
Nice.
So
Nice.
we'll go A range there. Yeah, it was pretty good. Good mix.
Sweet.
So they seem to work well with each other. The dill and the saltiness of the cheese and the niceness. I don't know. It's just the milkiness really worked well with that oatmeal and rounded out the bitterness of the espresso beans or whatever the fuck I was tasting in that shit.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah.
Dill.
Yeah. Because it's more of like the herby dillness. It's not more of like you're getting like a dill pickle flavor out of it.
It's just dill, yeah, dill seasoning more or less,
Deal,
like
yeah.
the herbalness. But yeah, I'm a very I'm not your typical beer reviewer, right? If
No.
I get nervous and can't remember a descriptor, I just make up my own fucking thing.
Adverb.
So
Oh man, mayonnaise in the throat's a real thing.
Yes, especially the middle of it.
oh man, nays.
To the last drop.
You're never gonna live that one down.
And on that one,
That brown note.
on that brown note, oh,
yeah.
We saw. I'm touching my face again.
that's right.
Don't touch that
Don't
face.
touch your face.
Don't
Especially with the
poke me in
habanero
squirrel's nuts.
Don't touch your butt.
Yeah, don't rub your eyes after you fondle that cheese. You'll be in trouble.
Make you crazy.
Fond your cheeks.
Oh yeah, I'd probably go blind because it'd be so dry.
Oh,
Oh, the
Sup,
moisture
J-Dub?
from my eyeballs is gone.
So
I
is
can't
there,
see through this cheese.
Cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz. Is there anything you guys, if you want to go around the table and shout out anything or anyone, feel free. Any upcoming things? I know. What's his not what's his name? When Alex is what's he doing on Friday?
cereal, hot or
Cereal.
cold, with beer.
Wow. Okay,
Yum.
that could work.
Midweeks, I think he said.
Oatmeal with a stout. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Put oatmeal right in
You're
your
a
stuff.
leprechaun. All right. Yeah. So no. Feel free to shout anyone, or shout your thing, or.
Well, I
whatever.
hope to do another live brew day here soon. If not this weekend, it'll be the weekend after. I just been on call, almost every other week. But getting down to brewing, I've done 2 brews this month, and I want to do another one here depending on what the grain situation is. But I want to do another one. So yeah, the homebrew stuff got videos that are out there. My retro stuff, did some retro brighten on some old C64s, brighten them up. I got what else is going on? Barbecue stuff should be coming out here soon. As soon as it keeps warm, we'll be doing probably get some ribs going, or
Nice.
brisket, or you know, do pork belly or something. We'll do that. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah,
Mm,
there's videos out there that are pretty recent, so all of y'all want to go check it out, enjoy.
Well, Thrash, you be looking forward because I need a new grill, and I want to. I think I might freaking amp it up this year. I think I want to get one of those grills that's also a smoker.
Hmm.
So be looking forward to like me sending you lots of like Marco Polos and like
Sure,
emails and questions about what the hell I'm supposed to do to
sure,
make like a good brisket and ribs and all that stuff.
sure.
Because
You betcha.
I don't do that. So it'd be good to have some firsthand knowledge. So yeah,
You got it. No problem.
be looking be looking forward to a lot of annoying stuff from me.
The
right.
bumpy.
Yeah.
Is that bumpy
I don't know.
again?
You got
That's me
cooking
again.
tips, man. You can holler at me too.
Cool.
But I might go grab a pit
Just
boss or
go get
something like that.
a cheap little smoker, man. That's all you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Doesn't
need
take
anything
much.
big. I was thinking about getting like a small pit boss
Yeah,
thing that's
it's fun.
both. You can do gas and also you can
It,
do the wood chips and stuff.
the
So
barbecue stuff, it's an excuse to freaking sit on your ass. It's the whole thing. And drink beer. That's the whole thing. You can make some really good barbecue. You can stay out of your wife's hair and just drink beer in the sun, and yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds fun,
And
dude.
homebrew at the same time.
Yeah.
right.
That's
On my channel, obviously I got the multi Monday thing going on. It's every Monday,
What day?
8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Every Monday, every single Monday. We haven't skipped a Monday yet in the calendar, as far as I know.
I don't
Uh,
think you have.
but 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time it starts. I do start up the little StreamYard hangout thing to gather up a group beforehand, but that's kind of going on my channel. What else? Oh, I did my very first vlog today.
Yeah, I saw
Vlog.
I
that.
posted that not too long before this started. I don't do vlogs, but I was just like, whatever.
What was it about?
His
Uh,
empty fridge. He needs to
Yeah.
make a beer run.
My upcoming thing that I'm going to be doing basically I will be brewing for the first time in like 7 months.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so I picked up the ingredients today. I already had the 2 row malt and everything already because I bought in bulk. But yeah, I haven't brewed in like the past 7 months. It's been a while. I'm a home brewer.
Do you
My
remember?
my name is Bumpy Road Brewery, and yeah, I haven't brewed in such a long time. I don't know. It's like one of those things. I'm sure I'll be fine, but it's just yeah, it's
Cool.
been a while. But that's Thursday. Thursday, hopefully, I'll be brewing. I don't know if I'll make any footage of it, just because I'm going to be kind of getting back into it, and I want to try to do the best. But what I am brewing is going to be a West Coast style IPA. I'm calling it Magnum PI Napple.
Nice. That sounds
So it should be. I'm hoping for like a pineapple IPA, but West Coast style. So kind of dry, clear, and bitter.
nice.
Cool.
Excellent, man.
Yeah. Just
All
make sure you
right.
don't start drinking until the boil started.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll forget hop drops.
It's hard to brew and not drink, man. Damn.
You got to have a
You-
homebrew to make a homebrew.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have any homebrew left.
Oh, you can't make homebrew then.
Nope. It's gonna be shit. I'll make sure I send it out to you though, Thrash. So you taste my shit.
Holy shit. So, what else is there miscellaneous or Thomas? Is there anything you'd like to share out, man? Or
We got tomorrow 7. I don't know what time these people do things. I guess it's 7:30. 7:30 Eastern Standard Time is Louisiana Beer Reviews Wild Card Wednesday. We're all real nice and we're real polite. We can have a big old conversation about any beer you want. Bring one.
nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They're fun.
Yeah, and
Been on many of
then
them.
Alex is eating cereal and drinking beer on Friday. People remember that one.
Just put
Yeah.
beer in the cereal.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Cornflakes
Does
with
it go
Yeah.
Noah bar
Miller High
count? I
Life.
Yeah,
don't know.
milkshake IPA or something.
Yeah. But I got good people watch Thomas Metal 75. I don't do enough. I need to do more. Ooh.
Yeah. Like I
Awesome.
said, I haven't been doing too much. Usually hang out, drink some beers, talk to the fellas. Late night, if you guys have my bell ring, you can come. I usually play VR at the end of the night. I've been doing a lot of gaming streams lately, boxing, medieval, Coliseum type of fighting type of games, all kind of different stuff.
He's a
So
barbarian.
it's pretty much sums it up to one game that I've been playing. So
The boxing one was
that's
fun.
about it. Yeah.
Marcus Aurelius.
No,
Gladiator.
he always plays biggest dickus.
Biggest.
Biggest dick.
Oh, Bumpy.
Oh, threw him
Vaginas
off.
colitis? No.
Oh man.
And for those
Yeah,
in the
well,
chat,
biggest,
that's called a
biggest.
bumpyism.
All right, man.
I
Well,
see you
shit,
got the
man.
biggest.
Biggest dickest.
Is there something funny about biggest dickus?
Do I hear
Oh,
a
shit.
giggle? That's all Monty Python, people, if you don't know.
I didn't know that. That's just
Oh, yeah.
funny sounding.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah, it can kind of choke you up.
Yeah, a little bit. That's right.
Well, sweet, man. Fuck. I guess we can end this.
Oh.
Well, thanks, guys. This has been fun. We'll chill in the back end, but
No
thank you,
bump.
chat,
No.
thank you for
No.
being there for us for this, and I appreciate you coming by. And J Dub, thank you so much. Whiskey Scout, Arcade. Let's see, just going through everyone here. Don't want to miss you. We have Beer Barbecue Baseball, Ozart, Scratch and Bow,
Scratch
Texas
and Ball.
Boss, Scratch and Bow.
Sorry.
Drew's like, shut up.
Mr. Fish, Deadpool, and Peter D.
Digging deep now.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome, man. Thanks so much. This has been
Balls deep.
this is a fun one. I thought it was
Yes.
I apologize for that guy right there.
no, you guys are great, dude. You guys are funny. No, been good, man. This is great. I'm gonna cut it now. You guys chill out or chill. Cheers
Super.
out. Cheers.
Chill in.
Chill in.
We're social
in.
distancing. Stay at home.
That's right.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Don't
Stay
touch
wherever you're
face.
from in this fucking world.
Don't do
Don't
this.
touch your face.
Like this.
Hi, Cheryl.